I'm assuming it's another, I'm assuming this is another 3-year scenario, so... Oh, didn't mean to press that. This is the tutorial. Get me out of here. Don't save. It's this. Yeah, so Leafy Lake is our scenario of the day. We've previously finished the first two. It's time to build a theme park around a large lake. Probably on top of the lake, knowing me. Let's do it. 500 guests by year 3. I think that's a lower requirement. I think I see the problem, though. That is a large lake. We're gonna have to build on top of this lake, I think. First of all, these trees gotta go. These trees really gotta go. By the way, I added the name a thing channel points requirement that we talked about. For 10,000 channel points, you too can name a thing. Let's see. So, I guess we just start by building random stuff. Put this here. I feel like the play is we put this here. Entrance there, exit there. It's gonna take me a second to get used to these controls again. Get a good line going. I don't want my lines to be too long this time. I don't want my lines to be too long this time. Last time last scenario we did, I sort of thought the lines were going to be a lot longer in the park than they were, and I ended up like filling in half the park with queue lines. It is a bit ridiculous. I got you. I'm gonna have to get better at using this keyboard too. It's black for backspace, which is giant brain. People standing in long lines can't be spending money. I mean, I guess so, but I'm not sure it matters that much right now. Gonna do this. Yeah, it's so the cursor is controlled with the left analog stick is how this works. And the camera is controlled with the right stick. And aside from that, it is literally identical to the PC version. Also, the menus have been changed to this instead of the icons along the side of the screen. But aside from that, this is the PC version. Which makes it a really weird port, I feel like. That's how it is. I know. Hang on, we're gonna have to do some science. No, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's what I wanted. Not a lot of people in my park right now, though. Like, the people are not showing up. I might have to advertise. Go ahead and get some bathrooms open. Of course, always charge for the bathrooms. No free bathrooms. Yeah, there's not a lot of them. I mean, this is just like this is just an unusual game. This port existing is just very unusual. But like there's like Metal Slugs, right? Metal Slug 3, 4, and 5 are 2D. There's some 2D fighting games. There's like some stuff, but I'll never get over how weird it is that this port exists. That's open, right? This is open. These rides are open. The people are just not riding them or something. Like, people... I don't think anybody is riding any of the rides. People... That dude is like... They're bouncing off the entrance to the merry-go-round. Like, they don't want to go on it. Yeah, a lot of wanderers have made it to the other side of the lake. There's no room for building anything over there, though. I'm gonna have to fill in this lake. Corner rename a thing? I don't know. If now is the perfect time to rename a thing, I will say. Now that we're at the start of the scenario, so you get like maximum value from renaming a thing. But also if we got that, I can put in a boat hire. I can build a boat hire. That's true. Let's do it. Hang on. This is gonna require some terraforming, I think. We're gonna need like a good flat surface. Clocking into my shift as a handyman. I don't have any handymen right now. I'm gonna have to get them at some point anyway. So, let's get a mechanic down. And his radius will cover all of the rides I've placed so far. And then we need a handyman as well. He will not sweep the footpath. He will sweep the footpaths. He will not water the garden or mow the grass. And you are E-Tanks. Oh, where's the E? Hang on. Where's my E? E. But yeah, I think we're gonna put a boat hire, like, right here is the plan. Add the pretzel. Kind of monstrous, but there he is. I just need like a flat surface that we can build the boat hire off of. Like this will do, I think. Gotta get in there. How do I... Am I gonna be able to get in there? Yeah, okay. Here's where we'll build the boat higher. I don't know how this works. Like, okay. You do that. And I guess it's just... I guess you're just on a track for a boat hire. Guess I'll just make a little boat hire track then. That's fun, right? I feel like this is lame. That'll do. Wait. Can't build raise or lower land first. Hang on. I somehow did this wrong. This has to be lower, actually. This is possibly going to be weird and awkward, because now there's going to be, like, stairs. There's going to be, like, stairs leading up to, leading down to the ride, rather. Yeah. And then... I'm not going to have nearly enough line for my... The queue is going to be a bit small here. Yeah, it's going to be really small. The queue is going to be really small. I think I have to build the queue out this way, to be honest. I think we got to do some more terraforming. This is maybe not the best place to put this. Okay, this ought to work. I feel like this ought to be good. Well, hang on. Gotta delete this path. This is gonna anger the peeps, but it has to be done. Okay, and now open it. It looks like ass having the, I've just been using the wrong path type this whole time. It does look like complete ass. There we go. That's a little better. No, I don't want to give people free reign over the lake. Yeah, I know about the, if I just... Would they have free reign over the lake if I just didn't build a track? Like, does that work for boat hires? Well... I've built a really lame track. I was thinking as I was building it, I was like, it is kind of lame. Like, it's a boat hire where you're forced onto these rails the whole time. But yeah, that is a real 2-pack that was sold. It's kind of incredible. Darkened Sky is great. Outlaw Golf sucks. But... The most disappointing park in the country? How... I'm trying my best here. I guess I should probably build a roller coaster. I don't think I have the money for it, or the space for it. But I bet the people want a roller coaster. Well, we did just play a desert park. Scenario 2 was... I'll turn that down a tiny bit. Scenario 2 was a desert park. I don't remember the name of it, though. It's Dusty Dunes. It wasn't Dusty Dunes. It was some kind of park name. But yeah, Dynamite Dunes. So that, you know, it might have been this, but Rollercoaster Tycoon 1 and 2 basically look indistinguishable from one another, you know? Like, they do look pretty much exactly the same. So... I think I'm gonna build it here. I'm gonna clear some trees, and I'm gonna build it here. Will this fit under there? It will fit under there. Hell yeah. I have no idea how much money I'm spending on this right now. Oop. Got a tree in the way. Hang on. Delete the tree. What do we have for special? Just that? Okay. The Xbox does not support like this is, I'm just playing with a gamepad here. There's no way to plug a keyboard into the Xbox or anything like that. Your only choice is to do it like this. I think that works. That does work. Nice. Alright, this ride might be a bit long. I might have built that too large. I don't know. Seems legit, though. This is gonna have a giant-ass line. For sure. I might actually have to do some stuff. To this path to make space for more line. This is gonna have a giant line. This is gonna have a giant line. I think that's good. And then we can just raise up this land here. Like so. And then we can give this normal path. And there we go. Oh, not quite. And there we go. And now this can open. I'll rename the boat hire now. From raising too much land. How much money do I have? I'm down to 1.9. I think I just spent basically all my money on this monster ride that nobody is gonna ride. It's ugly too. There. I make it like, ooh. Ooh, well, it's still ugly. Yeah, that'll do. I can't let this stand. This looks like ass. I have more than 6 cars? No. Maybe like this? Maybe this. Bad boats. Call a coaster Smashing Drive. I'll have to build a coaster then. I think this is the spot. Oh wait, do I just have all of this land back here? I just have all of this land back here. I did not realize there was like a growth sticking off my park that I had access to. Okay, yeah. So you know what I might just do? I might just delete all of this path over here. I might just delete all of this path over here and just build the entire park as like a linear park out in this direction rather than, because like there's no room for construction over here. Over here is not happening, you know? I'm actually gonna delete some path like this. I'm gonna start herding the peeps back to civilization. I think I can use this space for something. Also, I wanna financial information, or not financial information, I want to do research because I want you not researching scenery or ride improvements. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about scenery and ride improvements. Okay, good. The peeps, like, I think they stopped pathfinding back here because they've realized that there's nothing back here. They're starting to clear out because it's just a dead end. The plan with the land tumor is that's going to become the bulk of the park, I think. We're going to be building out this way rather than on this. Like, this side of the lake is just going to be nothing, probably. Absolutely nobody's going on any of my rides. I don't know what to make of this. Like, boat hire is empty. Line for this is not nearly as long as I thought it was going to be. What have we got? I can't really afford to build a roller coaster right now. I think all I can do is just chill out. Everyone wants to go on the merry-go-round, apparently. The merry-go-round is the thing with the longest line. I have no idea what the character limit is. I wonder if I can improve this. And some trees around. Nah, it's still just 3.08. I think that the excitement rating of a ride is supposed to go up if you, like, put scenery around it. What are we learning? Steel roller coaster? I wonder if I can... Like, do we think these are just better? Oh, the ride must be closed first. Never mind, then. Can I have more than 5 boats? No. I really don't think that would fit. I don't think that would fit. That would also take me like 10 minutes to type in, which would be funny, but I don't think it would fit. Do I just build like more? I wonder if I just build more of the same ride. Like if Ferris Wheel 1 is so, or if you know, Ferris Wheel 1 seems pretty popular, what if Ferris Wheel 2? I doubt I can afford to build something like this. How much is it? There are too many trees. I can't actually find a spot to build this to find out how much it would cost. Clear some trees back here. If I were to hypothetically build Mischief, I still can't build it. It's too big. How about now? Still can't build it. Why won't it? Oh, it's because of that little bit that's sticking out there. Fucking hell, dude. This ride is huge. I give up. This is 7.3. Wood chip is 7.3. See, this guy is 10K. This is 7.4. This thing is cheap. Shuttle loop. Hang on. I think I'm about to construct shuttle loop. Can't construct this here. Alright, well, let's see how this goes, and I will name this Smashing Drive. Ooh, S. Smashing. D-R-I-V-E. There we go. Actually a giant pain to type things into this keyboard, isn't it? Slide 1 is broken down. Well, hopefully we've got this guy on it. Is he going to be on it? Does his... He doesn't quite reach. Okay, now you reach. Ridiculous that a slide can break down. That feels like something that shouldn't happen. Dude, slide 1 is broken. Can we get a, Oh, no. Shit. Can we get you on that? He doesn't want to fix it. Brother, slide 1 is broken. Ah, there we go. Now he's getting the call. What are they thinking? Good value, standing on line for too long. Yeah, I need more attractions to fix the line. The line is too long. What? He literally just fixed that. Are you kidding me? The mechanic literally just fixed that. How do you break a slide? Alright, I don't know what causes this. Everything is breaking down. I have serious rides constantly breaking down problems. I have no money. Hold up. Where's my money going? Wait. How am I losing so much money? Landscaping. Oh, I think I spent money deleting too many. I think I probably deleted too much stuff. Too many trees. It cost me a lot of money. Food and drink sales are like nothing, though, as well. Is interesting. I apparently have never sold... Wait, is that even true? How does that make sense? Surely someone has bought fries at some point. Customers 12 per hour, fries sold 1. What? These guests just like, yeah, I have never sold ice cream. These stalls have never been sold before. Drinks sold 0. What the f... What is wrong with these people? Why are they not doing anything? Apparently they just come here to walk around the lake and they don't actually want to engage with any of my stuff that I've built for them. Meanwhile, they're insisting my park is disappointing. It's like... I don't know what you people want from me. Maybe if we look in here, like, can we... Been standing in line for a long time. I want to get off a ting. A lot of I want to get off a tings. Not that. I guess I can... Popularity 24%. I could lower this to 1 rotation, I guess. And then people won't complain so much. I should build another car ride once I have more than $60. I think I just have to sit here and watch my finances. I'm losing money this month because of... Yeah, I think I'm honestly being choked by research. I think science is too expensive. I'm maxing out my loan, dude. There we go. Okay. I forgot that you could do that. It looks like I'm repaying it at a rate of $16 a month, which will never come back to haunt me, so I don't care. I don't care. Sure, $16 a month repayment. Just got the info kiosk as well, which is usually good, I think. You can max out the umbrella price, of course. Yeah, if the bank is willing to loan me $50,000, then that's a skill issue on the part of the bank. They should have looked into it a little bit more before just handing me all that money. And then apparently only charging... Okay, they do charge a bit more on interest if you take out a larger loan. But with 50K, we can maybe start really cooking. To clear out more trees, though. But I'm thinking we can, like, try to do something about the fact that the car rides line is too long by building another car ride, if I can find it. Where's the car ride? Ah, there we go. Just throw up this guy. Can I put him here? Does he fit here? Nah, he totally doesn't fit here. No, he's not gonna fit there. Unless we do this. I don't know if we can build water. I don't know if we can build on top of water like that. There's only one way to find out. Build mini cars. No, I don't think I can build this on top of water. Yeah, I'd have to raise some land, I think. I'd have to raise part of the lake. I think we're gonna go like this then. And then let's go ahead and do, I mean, I have $38,000. I can build my own. Well, this is going to be a little bit weird. We're just sort of building way out right now. This is going to look a little bit weird for a while. Entrance. Exit. This is going to be strange. This is how we're going to do it. And then we just, you know. I have to fix this land a little bit. That ought to do. Actually, we want to build this out this way, because I got more room over here. There we go. Now let's open the ride. Now we've got all this space out here to build in. And there's just an awkwardly long walk here to get to it, but that's fine. Maybe I can put like a... Maybe I can like put another Ferris wheel in or something. It'll look okay. This. This is a bit awkward. Hang on. More terraforming is in order. That. Like that. Put the exit here. And then I just have to do something about this floating... this weird floating entrance. Actually, I can do something about this. The entrance can go here. Here's a better spot. There we go. Get that open. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool, I think. Get the haunted house down, of course. Where is that thing? Sure, that's probably fine. Is there anyone on this path out here? Yes, there are still people on this path out here. I definitely have to finish cleaning this up so that people stop coming back here. There we go. That part of the lake may as well not exist. See, how are park finances? We're up this month so far. We're paying $83 a month on the loan, but that's not even that much. That's like not even that much. The line for my epic car ride is unbearable. Way too many people in line for this ride. I've tried to alleviate the line a little bit, but now they're just lining up for this one too. If the ride is simply too good. The Lion does not concern himself with being voted most disappointing park in America. I'm concerned with it. I am not the Lion. I'm a sheep. I need the approval of the peeps here. I'm charging for those maps, right? Yeah. 141 park maps sold. The info stall is printing. The info stall is absolutely printing. I think it's fucked up that we're charging for park maps, by the way. That's like a thing in Rollercoaster Tycoon. That's not a thing in real life. Who charges for the map? We're probably gonna come out ahead though. It looks like we've finally got some profit going. We still only sold 11 singular fries. This is kind of sad, but whatever. Yeah, charging to use the bathroom is pretty messed up too. 23 total customers at the bathroom though. That's not bad. Hedge maze. I'm gonna build that like one tile maze that you always see in that dude's YouTube videos. I'm gonna do a one tile maze and it'll print money because apparently those print money. Is this using the maximum number of cars? Yes, it is. Okay. I think the problem with this ride is that I didn't make the station long enough, so it only supports 6 cars. I could close the ride and try to redesign a tiny bit so that it supports a 7th car, and that might help with guest throughput. Oh man, look at them all scattering. Look at everyone scattering out of the line when I closed it. And there we go. Now we support 7 cars. So that might be better. That might be better in the long term. I kind of want the cars to be not... Yeah, like that's better. Not the same color as the track. There's my hedge maze coming in. So here's what we're gonna do. Where is this? Yeah. Hedge maze. Custom design. Bam. I've actually never built a maze before. I don't know how this works. How do I do this, actually? You know what? I'm just deleting this. I'm scrapping this maze. I'm confused. Try this again. It looks like you put down a square of hedge, and then you can go like that. Then you go entrance, exit. And that's how you do it. That ride sucks. This ride is gonna make me $1 billion, I think. Also, what do you want me to name the bathroom to, Nate? Just Nate. There we go. Why is that closed? It's broken. You are fixing it. Great. Nothing back here is broken down yet. None of these rides are covered. None of these rides back here are covered, so if any of them break down, then there's just no fixing that. I'm gonna have to get another guy on it. Dude, look at the line for this ride. I thought that adding the 7th car... I thought that adding the 7th car would help with the line issue, and I think the line has only gotten worse. I think the line has only gotten worse, dude. Well, I have to name the maze the Hedge Experience. I'm not, okay, the Hedge X, backspace Experience. Oop, what's going on? CE. Yeah, adding another lane did not. Adding an extra car didn't help. Adding a second car ride to take customers away did not help. What can I do about this? Well, I still have like a bazillion dollars, so I can build a 6 steel roller coaster maybe. What are my finances looking like? We are profiting monthly now, so that's good. We are now in the black, so I can afford to build big stupid things. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me save before I do this, actually. Steel roller coaster. Custom design. Big station, so I can print money. Tree in the way. Get out of here. I don't know if this actually works. Like, I hope the car can make that turn. I don't have room to build here, actually. I'm not building the euthanasia coaster. At least that's not my goal. I might accidentally construct the euthanasia coaster, but not intentionally. I wonder if I can do this. Hang on. Vertical loop. Bam. We'll see if this works. Let me test it. Entrance not yet built. Entrance exit. Track is not a complete circuit. Okay, so we can't just test it as is. Yeah, this might kill you. This might kill you. Also, we're about to print $1 billion with umbrellas. Everyone go buy an umbrella before it stops raining. And it stopped. Well, there's some umbrella money. You know what? I don't like that. I actually agree that I think that's bad. Um, I can't do a loop there, really? I do a loop now? Now I can do it. Except now we don't have room for a turn. I think we gotta have this go the other way. I don't really know what to do from here. Something like this, maybe? It's not gonna work. I don't think they're gonna be able to make it over this hill. Well, there was no banking. They wouldn't let me bank it. I wanted to bank it because I know that's a problem. But if they're not gonna let me bank it, then there's not much I can do about that. We'll see. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. Oh, do you have to... You have to bank it when it's straight. Hang on. Hang on. The best value park. Okay. That means I should raise the price of things. But we can bank it while it's like that, and then do this. Make the track go through the loop. Alright, hold up. I got you. I don't know if I can line this up properly on... I don't know if I can line this up properly. It should be possible, yeah. That looks not lined up correctly, actually. One more. There we go. And no. I think I have to have this go a bit farther out. And then we can turn it around. Dude, it won't let me just build the same. Like, if you bank it, it wants you to build the turn next, even if you don't actually want to build the turn next. Still not enough. Guess I can gain some height here. I don't know if this is gonna work. Ah, there we go. I don't know that this is gonna work. How am I gonna end this coaster now? Like, physically, how do we get back to the start? I don't think we'll still have any speed, but if we do have speed, we can do this. and then it'll just kind of, I don't know. Well, here, let's do... Can we fit an S-bend left here just to give myself a little bit more room so that I can bank a turn? Into the station. Like so. Alright, there's our ride. There's our ride. It is huge and probably bad. This is probably not gonna work. Why are there two at once? That's a good question. Oh, the ride worked. The ride worked. The ride actually worked. What are its stats? Awaiting test results. Not yet available. What do you mean not yet available? I just ran the test. Ultra extreme intensity. I think that's an excitement rating is 1.75. I think we've built a shitty roller coaster that isn't gonna work. Well, I don't know. Is there a way I can see on the track, like, what... Like, where's the issue, you know? How can I see the G-forces on the track? As it tests? Oh, yeah, with, this, right? I can buff excitement by just adding trees around it, but the excitement rating is so trash that I don't think there's any saving that. I think there's like a... I think the way it works is that there's like a penalty you get. Like you get a penalty to your excitement if you don't... If you like make the ride too fucked up. Well, nothing about the... that's the problem. Yeah. No, we have a vert G problem, for sure. That's the massive G forces. I think it's this right here. I think it's this right here causing it. It's like 6G off the first drop. I think the G-forces from the turns are acceptable. It's just, Uh-oh, it's the loop. Well, is any loop just gonna do that then? Because if that's the case, then what do I like, hang on. This is gonna ruin the ride, but... whoops, if we slow it down a bit before the loop... Well, like, hear me out. This will pretty much ruin the ride, but... Let's say, hypothetically... I just don't do a loop. It's how fast I'm going. So maybe I could... So if I just do like this, and then I put the loop up here... Then that might help. Something like this might be good. I do sort of have to, how do I do this? I need to, like, delete the back part of the ride. I can't... How do I delete this track that I've just got, like, orphaned now at the end of the ride? Do I have to make this connect up before I can delete that again? I did save. I could just start over. I could just start over from scratch. I think there's no way to delete track that is at the end of the ride unless the ride is a complete loop. I think that's just, like, fucked somehow. I can't, like, pick this or anything. On PC, you can right-click it. I don't know if right-click... Ah, just discovered this game has a magnifying glass function for some reason. Can zoom in on what's happening down there. But, you press white. It's the white button. But yeah, I'm gonna delete all of this because it's all bad anyway. Oop. And, this turn might be a bit much, but we're going kind of slow, so it might be fine. I can't actually get there. I can't actually get there. I can do this, though, which is kind of interesting. We're building directly over... Check that out. We're building directly on top of where the station is. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, this might ruin the whole thing, but we need some turns here. This might ruin the whole thing right at the end, but we need these turns to be here. All right, let's try this. There's no loop anymore, which is unfortunate, but I think this is straight up better. I think this is actually just a better ride, if it works. Oh, there is still a loop. We're still getting to 4Gs. Okay, I mean... That might have been better. That might have been better. What's our ratings? Still ultra... I don't think the intensity went down at all. I think these are the same shitty stats. I think this ride sucks and I should just delete it. I don't think I'm capable of building a roller coaster that isn't awful. Ultra extreme intensity. It's not that extreme. The excitement went down. This ride is so much better, though. How do I think that loops are just bait, dude. Like, looking at it, look at all this shit. The way we get up to almost 4... I think I'm scrapping this ride, man. I think it sucks. An attempt was made. An attempt was made. We're just gonna build. We're just gonna do a pre-built. I have to do a lot of stuff to get this to work. Yeah, I didn't give them swan boats for the whole lake. Look, you get swan boats for this part of the lake. You want me to... Here, I'll give the peeps a choice. I will build another boat hire. I don't know if the boat hire... I mean, I think the thing is... It's like what Sturchan was saying. If they can go on boats for the whole lake, then they won't get off the boats, you know? My park rating actually sucks, and I don't know why. I kind of wish I knew what was causing that. I think there's a lot of trash. Hang on. A lot of trash on the ground. Maybe that has something to do with it. Time to add bins everywhere. I think my one worker is just kind of overwhelmed, probably. Yeah, how do I find out what the problems with my park are? I know that you can, I know you can see what people are thinking. But, there's just too many of them. Like, this feedback is not... I think a lot of people want to go on something more exciting, it looks like. I want to go on something more exciting than Scrambled Eggs 1. Is this the aggregate where... Oh, here we go. I've been standing in line for Car Ride 1. Something more thrilling, people want more thrilling rides. That's what it is, isn't it? Well, I tried to deliver on that myself, but I couldn't do it. So I am just gonna go ahead. What are the stats for this thing? 6.4. We're gonna construct the Exterminator. That's how we're gonna get people to like my park. The Exterminator. The hype for this ride is going to be insane, so we have to build a line accordingly. Oh. The Exterminator, and then yeah, log flume just dropped. I can build my classic log flume that everyone loves. as well. There we go. I'm gonna delete this block. And now we open this, and the exterminator is born. How... That's impressive that some designer, Chris Sawyer probably, built this thing and didn't tank the stats. How do you just build that without the stats being terrible? Well, I've got my custom log flume. Check this out. Excitement rating of 3.6. Pretty impressive, right? Can't construct this here. There we go. Our entrance there and our exit there. Get some of that going. Go ahead and get this opened. None of the rides back here have ever broken down. It's just a matter of time, though, really. In fact, I think my park is too dirty. Not a mechanic. We want another handyman, who I'm going to drop here. You don't mow. You just do that. We're gonna give you this wander radius. And then we need like a mid guy as well. Dude who can handle all in here, you know? And then I thought I gave him a wander range, but apparently not. I thought E-Tanks had this whole area covered. There you go. That'll hopefully get the park cleaned up a little bit too. The goal for this park is... Where do I see that? It's 500, I think it's just, yeah, 500 guests and a park rating of at least 600. So we've got enough guests. The park rating just has to stay above, what'd I just say? Above 600, which right now I think it's actually not. Yeah, it's 598. It's not good. There's just like nobody back here as well. I don't know. I built the most exciting ride in the park all the way in the back, so hopefully... It's kind of like how when you go to the grocery store and like the milk and the eggs and stuff are all the way in the back. I've put the thing that people actually want all the way in the back so that they're forced to walk by all this other shit first on the way there. Look at everyone lining up for my log flume. The log flume stats are not good, but like the numbers don't lie, you know? The log flume prints. Let's go ahead and get a mechanic as well. And this mechanic's job will be just like all of this. One of my handymen is mowing. Shit. I gotta get him to stop doing that. I'm gonna see if I can get this guy to handle all of that. Mowing is not allowed. Yeah, Handyman 3. I didn't set him to, don't water gardens, don't mow grass. Yeah, it's too late. He already mowed all this grass in here. Yeah, I think this log flume does have terrible throughput. 576 guests an hour. I don't know how many guests this thing does an hour. 720. Or like how many this does an hour. This thing is way worse throughput. I have 500-ish is okay. How's this maze been doing? The maze does good. The maze is easy money. The throughput is worse than the log flume, but look at that. Profit 406 per hour. It's actually only half the price of this, but I think that ultimately the maze costs like $5 to build and can't break down, whereas the log flume can. I think that's part of the appeal. The litter here is really bad. Alright, a lot of people just want to go on something more thrilling. Uh-oh, something's breaking down over there. Yeah, pretty much every complaint is... Pretty much every complaint is that people want to go on something more thrilling, and also that roller coaster one is a really good value, so I think I might raise the price on that until they stop saying it. And set this to like $4. I think I do have a boring park, but I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that. Like a mine train coaster? The fucking lake takes up the whole map. You really... I don't know, I probably had to make better use of my space. Yeah, that might be it. I don't know. Park value went up, though. When I started cleaning, park value went back up. It's up to 725. So that's good. Like, if I could just... It would be way too expensive to fill in the lake. But if I could fill in parts of the lake, you know? Like, just do some... That's so expensive. That is so expensive. 260, 320. It's just like thousands of dollars you have to spend to raise part of the lake. Can I just build on top of the lake? I didn't think that would work. Hang on. In that case... I just, like, put this here. No. Okay, you totally can. Welp. That was maybe not the smartest place to put this, but... Well... There it is. Where do you even put the entrance to this ride where it's not, like, causing a problem? Alright, so... We gotta connect this thing to the rest of the park. How do I even build a path from this ending? I think I just have to do this. And then I don't know how I'm gonna... like this, I guess. That connect? I can't see in there. Did I get it? I don't want the exit of this ride. That looks good. That looks like that works. I don't want the exit of this ride to just dump people in the water after. Anyway, that has fucked up my park aesthetically somewhat, but but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, did I unlock the popcorn stall at some point? I did not. No, I didn't. Yeah. This is definitely not like this is not the strongest gameplay of Rollercoaster Tycoon 1 anyone has ever seen. I could put something nice here. Like what if wouldn't it be cool? Do I have any rides that I haven't built one of yet? Nah, I don't. But like a nice Ferris wheel could go there, you know? And I feel like a Ferris wheel or a merry-go-round. The line for that merry-go-round is actually like kind of chunky, so we can build another one. Oh, I have a great idea, actually. I have a great idea, actually. Okay, we have to do a little bit more terraforming. But yeah, we can totally put a boat hire. No, don't take this path yet. We can totally put another boat hire, like, right here. Open boat hire. I'll do an open boat hire. I hate when peeps have freedom. I'm anti-freedom, generally, as a person. But I'll cave this time. I'll even build it to be, like, really big. Like that. Need to raise a little bit more land. I need to raise a lot more land, actually. One more bit of land has to get raised. That's looking good. Path. And then this can just be like this. That's pretty cool, aesthetically. Hang on, before anyone goes on this, everyone get out. Swan pedal boats, of course. So that's pretty good looking. I feel like we made something decent out of a bad situation here. We've got like the easy mode boat hire, and then this is like the hard mode boat hire, where if you screw up, you boat directly into an oncoming roller coaster and you die. But that's fine. I feel like this is gonna be bad because like I just think that people are never gonna come back with these boats, and an angry line is gonna build up here. That's what I'm concerned about. Fuck them. I don't know that that's an appropriate attitude to take towards my customers, you know? A lot of rides breaking down. Let's see, wow, they love this ride. Look at that line. Look at that line. That being said, everyone comes off it wanting to puke. So we are going to be in Puke City if I don't... Whoop, did not mean to hire a mechanic. Sure, though. Sure, I'll just stick you there. And you can have this area here. And you can have this. There you go. Cool mechanic. We need handyman. You don't do that. You don't do that. You just clean up. We're gonna give him all in here. It's really hard to see what land I'm allocating to this handyman, but all that is yours. Let's see, we have rides in service back here. There's some puke back here. This guy's job should be to clean that up, and it is. So he better do it. Oh man, the people love the log flume. The people love the log flume, actually. Check that out. A lot of my rides have pretty long lines, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Oh, no, shit. The controls for this suck. No, T-H-E. There we go. Park's coming together, though. Can't lie. It looks pretty good. I feel like the sickest thing you could ever do with a park like this, if I owned this park IRL, I think this island would be like hear me out. I know that I know this is a thing with Rollercoaster Tycoon that guests don't take transport rides to get to other places. I feel like a chairlift that brings you to an island in the center of the lake that has like an elevated Ferris wheel on it would be like the sickest thing ever. OSHA thinks otherwise. It's fine. Just stay in the chairlift. I mean, it doesn't matter if there's a lake under the chairlift. Like, if you fall out of a chairlift with ground under it, you're dead too. So who cares if you're falling off of it into water? Also, yeah, these boat hire people are never coming back. The free boat hire was a mistake, dude. I think I might close this and pen them in. They're all stuck, dude. No one's ever coming back. This guy somehow made it back. But, like, these guys, they're in purgatory. They want to get off Mr. Boat's wild ride. Yeah, I want to get off Boat Hire 1. They're saying it. They're saying it. I think this is not acceptable. Oop, not that. I think if I do this, I don't want to make it totally like no freedom, but I'm hoping if I do this, then they won't find their way into this area, you know, like they'll sort of be directed towards the ending a bit better. And my park rating is great actually. It's August of year 2 right now. I am going to step away for a minute. We'll let the boat hire run for a while and see if the people have skill issue trying to get back to the dock. But yeah, I'll be back in a sec. All right. Yeah, we have having a lot of breakdowns. A lot of stuff is broken. Things are just constantly breaking. I don't know if it's... Let's see, do we have a mechanic heading there? Yeah, we do. We only have 3 mechanics. I should probably... we have 2 broken rides right next to each other here. He's gonna hire you and see what he does. Can you please get the call about... Yeah, there we go. I think rides might break down more often as they get older. I think that might actually be a thing. The boat hire looks like it's kind of working, by the way. The whole, like, boat hire mostly penned in, but not all the way penned in, like, this seems to be working. And we're sort of directing them towards the ending, but still giving them the freedom to goof around a little bit in the center if they want to. Man, imagine being stuck at the top of the Ferris wheel in the pouring rain. These peeps are gonna hate me. I kind of want to build a chairlift, though, just for fun. I want to build one that starts, like, here and then ends, like, here, you know? A really sick, just chairlift across the whole lake. Like this. Not sure if this is the right height. I think this is a thing you can do. I'm pretty sure this is a thing you can do. Have, like, 2 different stations like this. It might be messed up if the stations aren't the same length. I don't know how that works. But let's try it. Guests are hungry and can't find anywhere to eat. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. My one fry stall is apparently not doing the job anymore. I'll put a fry stall 2 right here. We'll just do a second set of stalls in general back here to service guests in the back part of the park who have gotta pee or something. That's good. Those actually aren't that far. If you look at the... Oh shit, there's a traffic jam. Oh no. Oh no, what have they done? What do I... I didn't know they could do this. I think I have to eject them from the ride again. Well, if I have to keep babysitting that, I might just delete it. So... like, I want to put... the entrance here. But I want it to exit over here. I'm not sure if this is something that's possible. We're gonna find out, because I've just built it. But I think it should be possible. Trying to see. I'm just gonna delete these trees. Here, let's just do that. And then I can make my line go... I think that's not connecting. Exit not built yet. No. That doesn't work. Ah. Oh. Oh, okay, well... I guess I'll do this, and now I have to do some more... Okay. I don't know if the fact that... the paths are not, or the stations are not symmetrical. One station is much larger than the other. I don't know if that's gonna screw me over here, but we're gonna find out. It's open now. I actually didn't put an exit path over here. Yeah, we have a bit of an awkward situation here, don't we? With how the exit path is gonna go. I think I just have to carve out a lot of land. A lot of rides are breaking down. The park is falling apart, dude. We just have to make it to year 3, you know? If I can just make it to year 3 before the whole park goes up in flames, then that's good. It's like end of year 2-ish right now, right? Yeah, October year 2. That's comfy. Now we've got this thing go. That was not good. Well, once we settle in, that didn't connect. Wait, why didn't this connect? What the? Uh oh. Of course. Okay. Yeah, the lines for my... Yeah, the number of chair... You know what? This has to close, because we have to do some reconstruction. It sucks to do this, but, it's how it has to be. This all has to be station, I think. But, no, go forward. What? There we go. Okay. And now we open it again. 9 cars. 9 cars is a lot better. I don't like kicking everyone out like that, though. It does feel really bad to do. Gosh, do I do have a handyman that's supposed to be covering this area. Or, those are mechanics. I don't have a handyman covering my fun island. You will be dedicated island guy. So apparently people are even puking on my island. This isn't even puke island. This is just supposed to be normal island. Do sweep the footpaths. A lot of destroyed benches in my park. How many? I wish I could see, like... Yeah, here we go. There's one broken ride right now. It is Smashing Drive. And we do have a guy fixing it. Okay. The park's looking pretty good. We do have disgustingly long lines at the chairlift. Because everyone wants to go on the cool chairlift. Can't blame them. But I feel like that really makes the park look a lot better. It's just cool. I would go on the chairlift. This back of the park area is very desolate looking, though, I will say. This part of the park is, like, pretty sick. This part of the park is, like, trash. The lake lift is cool. I wonder if there's something I can put around here that'll make this area suck less. What have I got access to? Oh, bumper cars. I did not realize that I had bumper cars. Awesome. How does a boat hire break? I guess that makes sense if the boats themselves break down. That's perfect. That'll attract more guests to the back of the park. Balloon stall now available. Absolutely. Random balloon stall in the middle of this field. It looks really weird. It looks like he's not supposed to be there. He's just like set up in the middle of the park. He's waiting for park security to come and escort him away, but I don't have any security, so he's just gonna have to stay there. They are 90 cents. I think I should probably put a balloon stall in a part of the park that has more guests in it. If they print money, then maybe like here. Maybe here's better, or like here. It's a little weird that because everyone instantly wanted to go on the chairlift and the lines are long, all 9 of the chairlifts, like they're all on the same side. We don't have good like kineticism of them going in both directions, you know? It's just yeah, there they go. It's not as cool as it could be. People probably think that the lake lift is way too long of a wait, because it is. Yeah, I've been standing in line forever. That's what everyone thinks about it. I mean, you don't have to wait. Not my problem that the people love the lake lift too much. Oh god, every roller coaster is dying. I don't think I have a mechanic on this. Oh, okay, they're going. The mechanic army is springing into action. He's heading for smashing roller coaster. No mechanic is heading for this. There we go. Yeah, that is true. That is verified true by real American patriots. If it rains, they will pay any price for an umbrella. So you just set the umbrellas to 20 bucks, and then when it rains, you just print $1 billion. Because everybody buys the $20 umbrellas. Dude, I have like double the amount of guests that I need. This park is going very well. The people love Leafy Lake. Even though Smashing Drive breaks down like every 8 seconds. The rides are just breaking down like crazy. I think I just have to hire like a lot of mechanics, you know? Like, I think I have a ton of money. I'm just gonna unironically hire like a bajillion mechanics, and then hopefully there will always be mechanics on the job. What do I want to do next? I really do want to develop this area more. I'm just not sure what I can do with it. We have a giant weight for this swinging pirate ship. I think maybe I should just build another pirate ship. Water slide completing soon. I like having stuff right up against other stuff so that, like, the people waiting in line for the haunted house see the, like, the pirate ship is right next to them for, like, some in-line entertainment, you know? It's a bit of a pain, honestly. Having to type so much stuff in, it's a bit of a hassle, but it will drain the economy. It'll drain the economy, so that's good. Oh my god. I'll name it something. That's what you get. A lot of expansion potential right here. Like, a lot of expansion potential. If you spend 10k Tapio coin, I would feel bad not honoring it, you know? The demon drop. Let's do a custom one. My last attempt at a custom ride did not work. Let's run it back. Not a lot of room back here. I almost wanted to turn this way. Like, that'd be cool. Oh, we're running into something. That's the edge of the park. I'm trying to build, but all of these like your stuff is breaking. Windows are causing problems. They're getting in the way of my construction. I don't care how broken my park is. I'm busy creating art. Okay, no, this is going right into the side of the, You know, can I just, before I even continue working on this, this ride needs to not also be red. There we go. Yeah, I think the top of the hill is broken, just generally. That's really annoying that I don't have construction. I can't build on that little nook. There's like a little nook. I have to get this to turn. How do I do this? I think this is not gonna work, just generally. I think I have to do this. Yep, there sure is. They absolutely did make Rollercoaster Tycoon for Xbox. Strange thing that exists. Problem is that doesn't line up. Unless there's like an S-bend. Oh shit, there's an S-bend. There we go. No, there's no mouse. The left analog stick controls the cursor, the right analog stick controls the camera, and they added these radial menus, and otherwise the whole interface is exactly the same, which is really, really weird. Like it really does feel like you're playing a PC game with a very bad mouse. Let's just make sure this ride works. Oh, entrance not filled yet. Rollercoaster 2 still not fixed. Shit. I'm testing this right now. This has my focus. I feel like this is the lamest stretch of ride imaginable right here. This, like, this giant lift that you do. That looks like it works, though. Let's just see the stats real quick. I'm not sure why the stats aren't calculating, but whatever. Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. 4.87 excitement. I did a pretty good job. Oh god, everything is breaking. Even with all of my mechanics, everything is still just breaking. Fine. Fine, I'll go fix it. Where are my mechanics? You. This ride has been broken forever. You must fix it. One of them is already heading for Rollercoaster 2, actually. I think... Well, does he have a wander radius already? Did I just pick up someone random? I did just pick up someone random way out of their wander radius. Whoops. How about you? I don't think this guy has a wander radius. So your new radius is gonna be... all in here. I have no idea if I'm setting this correctly, because I can't really see under the water. But this is where you live now. That's where you live now. Is anyone fixing this? He's still working on it. You know what? There it is, except that resets him to where he doesn't... Someone has to get the call, right? Surely... Okay. Answering radio call. Mechanic number 6. Heading for Rollercoaster 2, and he's right here. Okay, that's gonna get fixed finally. Everything else. Everything else actually does get fixed pretty quickly, it looks like. Yeah, they've got to have a way to the exit. Otherwise, how would anyone get off the ride, right? Alright, good water slide. Honestly, good water slide. This part of the park has filled in quite nicely. Boat hire continues to work. That's good. No boats in weird locations. Yeah, okay, good. I'm not really sure how, I'm not sure how they ended up in a traffic jam that one time. This boat hire. It's just bad luck, I guess. River Rapids is up next. I like that they like my custom car ride over here. Where's the stats on that? Medium excitement. It's pretty exciting. Yes. No, that's this game. That's Mr. Bones' Rollercoaster Tycoon. Do I have anyone covering this area? I do. I do have someone covering this area. Well, it can't be official because Mr. Bone, the whole, that's just some post some guy made on like 4chan a bunch of years back. I don't think I can. Oh, I can speed it up. Yes. 9-mile-an-hour chairlift. It's turbo speed. I didn't realize you could do that. It's on Fangamer. Are the Rollercoaster Tycoon owners just, like, stealing the meme? Hang on. Collections. Where... Ah, Rollercoaster Tycoon. There is an official Mr. Bones Wild Ride shirt. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I wonder how that guy must feel who invented that. Kind of fair game, but like, I don't know. I'd feel a little bit fleeced if it were my post. And yeah, the excitement is good on the water slide. It's 4.88 excitement. The intensity's kind of high, but 4.88 is not nothing, you know? It's not nothing. I'm gonna save that in case I want to build it again later. Yeah, I mean they're lining up, so I'd love to build something off this path. I feel this path is just really messed up. Like, I'm pretty sure people are gonna get decapitated by the roller coaster walking under here. Like, that's really... This is really quite close. But I would love if there was something here for them to do other than just walk all the way back. Yeah, we're 6 hours into this, and I'm pretty good at the controls at this point. Stalls. There's already enough stalls though. I want like a ride. I'm thinking I might do. When do I get? Oh, I did get it at some point. Maybe I do a river rapids. Concrete water channel. Boats are free to take their own course along the channel. I think I might put one of these here. If I can. Might be kind of hard to fit unless I do like a custom. And it's just a bit strange. Well, here, let's do it. Let's do a custom river rapids. Oop. We'll have it start like right here. It kind of looks like ass. It kind of looks really bad. I don't know. I don't know about this. It's just like cement. Like, it looks like shit. I don't... But sure, here's the ride. I don't think there can be verticality. Can there? Hang on. Did I have the option to build it with verticality? Um... Oh, I totally did. Alright, well, hang on then. It was not my intention to build the boringest ride known to man. Since when do these rides have drops, though? I'm gonna push back on that. These types of rides don't have drops. That's not how that works. No, they don't. I don't think that connects. I think I broke it. It's not connecting. I gotta go with that. Now it connects. Building the path to this is gonna be a big pain in the ass. I can't see very well. I think there's a way to turn off supports, and then I'd be able to see a lot more easily. There we go. Get that open. We'll see if peeps like that. I don't really know. I don't really know how peeps are gonna feel about this. Alright, the park's holding together nicely. Yeah, it's a very compact ride, which is nice. Like, all the turns are just these one-block turns. I think that's good. Also, we definitely need some stalls back here now. Oh, I got cotton candy at some point, even? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna put path in the way. How do I do this? Shit. It's kind of not quite how I wanted it, but that'll do. Yeah, this game does too, as you can see. It just, is a little hard, because I'm trying to select the correct tile to build it on. I would love to put bathrooms back here. I just can't see anything. I just can't see. That's the problem. Shit. Like, that's not where I wanted that to be. But it's hard to tell where you're placing it. Perfect. If it could be rotated, that would have been even better, but that'll do. Let's see if the stats on this have been calculated yet. Alright, the stats are terrible. The stats are garbo on that. Where does the poop go? Right into the lake, my friend. How are people feeling about it? Rollercoaster 2 is a good value. The line for Rollercoaster 1 is too long. A lot of sick people. I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. Right next to each other. 1,200 guests is pretty crazy, though. This is a big park. The chairlift is definitely, like, the sickest ride in the park, too, low-key. It's not the most exciting one, but you get such an insane view, I think, going on this chairlift. I wonder how my maze has done. Where even is that thing? Oh yeah, here it is. It's printing, dude. Total profit, $500. It's actually not that much. Total customers, 626. We compare it to this. Total customers, 424. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got some people skill issuing on the water slide. 2 people died. My park rating just got fucking destroyed. Alrighty. I think this ride is gonna stay closed from now on. Oh, my park rating. Oh shit, we're close to the end of the scenario too. It's still 660. I guess I should have seen that coming. I was kind of thinking about this in the back of my head, that apparently guests have different weights, and the weight of a guest does affect the physics of the ride. And it is possible that an incredibly fat guy got on my ride, and then his different weight caused, like, him to not, like, he just went over the edge, I think. I don't really know. Water slides are really janky. We were having a problem with the water slide last scenario too, where like they just seemed to sort of clip through the wall at some point, and I didn't understand why. I think I think the solution is to just cover the entire slide. Like the whole slide just happens covered, and then they can't escape. I don't really know what happened though. I think it happened. Yeah. No, I think you're right. Comical font. I'd have to go back and check a VOD. I'd have to go back and check a VOD, but I think that, you might be right that it wasn't able to get up one of the hills, and then because of that, the guy just died. Or someone was stuck here, and then when a second guy hit him from behind, they blew up. Well, I'm unironically just gonna leave this closed, because now I'm afraid of it. Now I'm afraid of it breaking down again and tanking my park value right at the end of the scenario. So we're leaving that closed. This would have been a great place to put some stalls, I think. Let's do that. That's nice. Look, these are remembrance flowers for those who gave their lives to ride my water slide. I'm gonna save as well. I haven't saved in a long time, just in case something really bad happens. It's a lot of flowers. I mean, it was only 2 people, but we really miss those 2 people, so they get a lot of flowers. For some reason, there's a massive line right here to get on the chairlift on this end, and there's like no line to get in the chairlift on this end. One flower per pound of person. Well, we're in August. I think at this point, we're basically just chilling for the next, like, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Let's see, how many... If 1 year is about 56 minutes, right? If 1 year is about 56 minutes, and it starts in, I think, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So it's 8 months. Time to spam ads. I feel like that is potentially going to lead to, like, a riot. I feel like the park is going to become so crowded that everyone is going to blow up. But I like that idea, so let's do it. I'm saving before I do it, but it is time to send. Get free fries. Ride the roller coaster too. And now we'll see how many guests show up. I don't think widening the paths actually does anything. I feel like that just messes with pathfinding. I don't think our park has the capacity for this. However many people are about to show up from that. Dude, there's like nobody in line. The River Rapids has been a giant failure. Yeah, I remember from Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 as a kid, I would naively just fill in, just like everywhere. Like in a real, I feel like in a real amusement park, like if you go to Six Flags, like the whole thing is basically paved over. There's not paths like this. There's just these giant open cement areas. And so I was just like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna do that. And I remember realizing at some point that that was a terrible idea. It was not good for pathfinding. They didn't like it. It's actually not spawning that many extra guests, so it's kind of fine. The people love Car Ride 1, dude. That's like my signature ride. I built it right at the start. I spent all my money on Car Ride 1, and it's been a huge success, I think. Actually, I don't think it's been very successful, has it been? Total profit, $9.94 per hour, or $9.94 total profit. I spent thousands of dollars building that. A good coaster should make 20K an hour. Hang on, how much money does this thing make? 8K an hour. Yeah, alright, damn. I guess as long as it's profitable, as long as other rides are profitable, then we're basically fine. My log flume makes crazy money, which is good. I think I'm gonna re-engineer a better log flume in the future. You know, one that has better throughput. The lake coaster, 4K, 4.4, so it's not nearly as good. Look at how slow that is. That's not necessarily the game lagging. That's just how slow this ride is. I know I'm not maxing prices. I don't know. I know there's like all kinds of complex shit that goes into calculating the prices, and I can't be bothered, so I just don't max the prices, and it's fine. I make plenty of money. I have 19K in the bank right now. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Too high for supports. Well, I was gonna have a thing happen, but I guess because of the lake, I can't really have it do what I want. How am I gonna get this thing back into the station at this point? Got a tree in the way. There we go. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, actually. I was going for like a tiered design here. I imagine you're waiting in line to get on the go-karts, and you see the go-karts going this way, but then also zipping this way on the next tier, and then this way on the tier above that, and I feel like that would be really cool. I think I might save this design, yeah. We'll see if the design is any good. The design might just be like trash or something, and then I wouldn't save it. But is that too high up? Might be too high up. Make the queue super long. Well, I mean, we're in September of year 3. I'm not too worried about it. But, it is kind of neat. Yeah, the park value has mostly recovered. I think that dip right there is guests dying in the park. Hang on. Right now it's set to how many laps? 3 laps? 2 laps? I'm changing it to 2. Because, yeah, it is killing. We don't have a big enough line. Everyone immediately lined up for this thing. Any day now, my test results will come in. Oh, it's because I changed it to 2 laps, right? So now it's got to test again. That's why this is taking so long. God, all my rides. All my rides, dude. Boat 8, check if it is... Uh-oh. Wait, on Boat Hire 1? How did... Wait. Boat Hire... Is this Boat Hire over here called Boat Hire? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Dude, check that out. 4.59 excitement. That is actually good, I think. I'm totally saving this, I think, for, Oh, I already saved a go-karts at some point. We have to call this something else. This will be good carts. Oop. Well, now it's good larts. That's fine. I'm not going back to fix that. Observation tower. Where... The hypest place for the observation tower is definitely right here, but I don't know how I can do that. Smashing Drive does exist. It is right here. It's this. Much like the real-life Smashing Drive, it is very short. You know what? I got tons of money and it's the end of the scenario. Here we go. This is kind of ruining the boat hire a little bit. Okay, that's a bit too tall. That's a bit too tall. This was a terrible idea. This looks awful. I think what we're gonna do... Well, it's a bit too late now. It's a bit too late now. Let's get this part of the... Oh no, now it's not filling in with water? Aw, shit. Oh, this is like right in the middle of the boat hire, actually. This is gonna fuck up the boat hire completely. Oh, this is so bad. This is actually completely screwing up the boat hire. This should not have been done. This should not have been done. It's not perf. I defend it conceptually, but not in terms of its execution. I should have moved it over a little bit more, or put it right here. I should have put it right here. Park rating is 713. It's like going down. This month just needs to end, dude. I need this month to end. I don't know why my park rating is going down again. Like, this boat is never making it back to the station. It's fucked, I'm afraid. The disgusting state of the paths. That's why, huh? I don't care. Put them anywhere. I have to actually put them down. Can't place person here. Can't place person here. Yeah, it was all those fries, dude. I just drowned him. Delete him before he dies and makes me look bad. Alright, well... It's not trending good. It's... Okay, 7:36. I mean, we just have to hold on for like 5 minutes here. We're fine. We're fine, it's just sketchy. The problem is that a lot of guests do feel sick. It's the most common sentiment in the park. A lot of people feeling that the paths are disgusting as well. Wait, I've never heard that fact before. Did they fire everyone right in the middle of the ship sinking for some reason? That is insane. I mean, I guess the reason, if you fire them, then you don't have to... You don't have to, you know, if you have some clause in the contract that's like, if you die, we'll pay your family. It's like, ah, well, we had just fired him right before he died, so actually, it's fine. We don't gotta pay anything. Okay, my park value is really good, actually. Or my park rating went up to like 874. Once I hired all of those people and just started placing handymen around, they got shit under control real fast. Any day now. Alright, there you go. To have at least 500 Wait. Wait, what is this? Wait, you achieved your objective with a company value of minus $5,000? Is that because of the loan? I guess I never paid back that loan in full. They let me take out an absolutely massive loan, so I just did it, so... Apparently that leaves you with negative company value. Negative park value, whatever. Yeah, it's like that's like an Alexander Hamilton thing, I want to say. He's our pro debt guy. The debt is good American founding father. And in his honor, I stayed in debt the entire time. But that's scenario number 3 done. That's really funny to see in the that's just really funny to see on the list. Insanely loud main menu music. But that's just really funny to see in the list that we've finished Leafy Lake with negative company value. Well... Well, that's that then. Next will be Diamond Heights, I guess. Diamond Heights is already a successful theme park with great rides. Develop it to double its value. I'm not good at doubling value. I'm good at creating negative value, actually. But that'll be for next Tuesday. I'm gonna stop the timer on this game. Next Tuesday, we will Diamond Heights. That'll be cool. But yeah, we are at 3 out of 86 scenarios now, I guess. It's only like, how many, if I just do how many main scenarios are there? It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is it 21? Okay. So, theoretically, we're like, you know, we're whatever 3 out of 21 is. 1/7 of the way there. So I just gotta, you know... Yeah. Just gotta do that 6 more times. Anyway,